The focus of this video will be the engineer's point of view as far as opening an RFI, editing a response, and returning that RFI to the construction manager for a final review. Once the contractor has submitted an RFI and it's been briefly reviewed by the construction manager will then forward that RFI to the engineer for a full response. Once it has been submitted by the construction manager, the engineer will get a notification through an email similar to this one that lays out details of the RFI, the question, any information like that, in which the engineer can simply click on the link within the email, which will take the engineer directly to that RFI. A couple other ways the engineer will know that an RFI is in their court is by going to their homepage for the project, scrolling down to their My Tasks, and they will see any items that are in their court, whether it's the RFI or a submittal or anything like that. Any item that they are currently placed in the ball in court will show up under My Tasks. The last way to view an RFI that would be in the engineer's court is to scroll up to Project Workflows, click on the RFIs tab, and if you arrange your views by ball in court, the BIC, this will tell you which RFIs are in whose court. When you're ready to review and edit the RFI, simply click on the link. You can scroll up to the Edit Item button. Now you can review the question or the issue, review any proposed solutions by the contractor. Down here, if there is any attachments, you could review those. So once you've become familiar with the problem, you can scroll over to the Review tab, and here's where you would enter your response. Once your response has been entered, you'd select the drop-down whether there are any cost or time impacts. Click on the signature box. If you have any attachments that you would like to add to this RFI response, you can click the Browse button and find those attachments. Come over to the ball in court, and you would put the ball in court back in Simplus's court. You can CC anybody that may be interested in the response. And once all the data has been filled out correctly, you can click the Save button, which would take this item out of your court and put it back in Simplus's court for a final review prior to going back to the contractor. You'll notice that the item is now in Simplus's court for their review. If you would like to view or print any RFI responses from previous months, you can click on the All RFIs, find whatever you're looking for, simply get into it, and then you can come up to the print option here, and this will give you both the question and the response from the engineer, in which you can save it as a PDF, print it, or email it to any parties that may be interested. If you'd like to get a full list of any open items, closed items, items that have been closed in the last 7 days, etc., get back into the RFI's homepage, scroll up to List, Print, and you'll see a drop down here of several options in which you can select the layout that you're looking for. So this is an RFI that's currently open, and it shows that it's in Simplus's court. So again, you can PDF, print, or email. With that being said, this is the conclusion of the RFI's module from the engineering or consultant's perspective.